Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Trades with Abdi. Today is December the 12th, Wednesday morning. As you guys can see, our account is sitting at $39,957 as of this morning. Yesterday, we did not take any trades. The market was somewhat of choppy, so ended up sitting cash. But hopefully we get some good trades in this morning and find some setups. But today's watch list is Tesla, like always, NVDA and Netflix here. Before we get into that, I just want to do a little quick breakdown of my charts and whatnot. So as you guys can see here, this white line right here that is going like this from down here to up here, that is 2 days ago low. This blue line is 2 days ago high, which is, since today's Wednesday, that means Monday's high, this blue line, and this white line, solid white line, is Monday's low. And then as you guys can see, this red solid line is yesterday's low, and that green solid line is that yesterday's high. And when you zoom in, you will see that this dash red line is pre-market low, and this dash high green is pre-market high. So in day trading, I believe that the best thing for you to do is to find your own niche within the stock market or any market you're trading. So a little background on myself. I got into the stock market trading penny stocks, and that was a complete disaster. And then I moved from that to forex market, and that was also another complete disaster. And I was just jumping around from strategy to strategy, from market to market, and not finding my own niche. Ended up finding options. The main reason I was gravitating towards option was that with option you can make a lot more money with small money. That's one. Two, you don't need to have $25,000+ in your account, because if you're trading shares, you gotta have 25 plus in order to be somewhat of a profitable trader, due to the PDT rule. At the time, I was over trading, so that's what I thought. I'm gonna sit on the computer, trade all day, make millions. And little did I know, this is what I'm gonna be doing, taking one trade, 2 trades a day. But that's besides the point. The point I'm trying to make is that you guys gotta find your own niche, stick to one strategy, and basically simplify that as much as possible. Just go in depth, day-to-day basis, to just get as simple as possible. So for me, I trade a handful of stocks. I only look at about 20 stocks or so, and 99% of those are tech stocks. So that's why you guys see me trading Tesla all the time, NVDA, Netflix. That way I'm staying within my niche. That's one. Two is like the small things, like, so those key levels I was talking about, the pre-market, yesterday's high, yesterday's low, all those high and lows are automated for me. So they shout out to AI. I was able to code and plug that into Thinkorswim, and it automatically draws those key levels for me on every chart that I have. Therefore, I'm not sitting every morning drawing the pre-market lows, pre-market high, and every time it moves, moving those key levels. It automatically does it for me, so I don't have to spend my time on there. The only thing I need to do is just basically identify some good setups on a daily chart on these stocks. I go through them quickly. Doesn't take me much time, because I'm trading the same stocks all the time. And also, by me trading the same stocks, I am understanding and getting to know those stocks on a personal basis. They have their own little personality as well. It's like if you work with the same person every day, you will understand that person, hey, maybe he's grumpy in the morning. You know what I mean? So you stay away from him. Give him some time. Or maybe imagine you are working with somebody different every single day. You wouldn't understand that person's personality, so it's going to be a little bit harder to maneuver around that person and be able to collaborate and work with that person. I hope I'm giving a good analogy, but like small things like that, you break it down over time, little by little, then you're able to find this super niche in that, be able to have a checklist as well. You know what I mean? Every day have your own checklist, what you're looking for, what you're doing, and that way you can focus on your execution every single day, rather than the actual money, the the number of it wise. I hope I'm making sense. But with that being said, let's get into our watch list. So Tesla, as you guys can see daily here on the daily chart here, it's been pretty bullish since last week. We are getting some momentum towards the upside. We broke through that 254 key level and was able to close above there. We tested that 258, but wasn't able to close right above it. So pre-market pretty much consolidating. What I'm looking for is, if we do have some momentum here to the upside, looking for that 258 break, possibly has a room up to that 260-ish, but depending on how the price action set up, we'll see. But if it goes down, we get some pullback here, looking for a break of that pre-market low, as well as that 254 key level, and yesterday's low possibly has a room down to that 250 key level. Next we got NVDA here, been pretty bullish. So on Monday we broke through that 499. We got almost close to that all-time high, but we rejected off that the next day. Yesterday was pretty choppy, not much too exciting of a action going on NVIDIA, but as you guys can see, we are getting some pullback here to the upside here in pre-market. I'm looking for a break of that 499. Maybe we might get a new all-time high today, maybe, if not sometime this week. As well as the market as well is pushing towards making a new all-time high. So with that momentum building up, we might be able to get that all-time high here on NVIDIA as well. But if we do get some pullback here, looking for a break of that pre-market low, as well as that yesterday's low 488.95 key level. That's the move here on NVIDIA. Netflix. On Netflix, finally we got above that 478. We are filling that gap here that we do have on the daily chart. We do have 500 is a whole number, so that's going to play as a key level as well as a psychological level. So that's the main key level I'm looking for here on Netflix if we do continue this momentum to the upside, and possibly break at that 508 maybe today, if not sometime this week, just to go ahead and fill that that whole gap, basically, to fill that whole gap. If we do get some pullback here, looking for that yesterday's low break, as well as that 478 key level break. But we'll see how that goes. We're gonna go ahead and be patient, let the price action set up. Hopefully we get some good momentum going this morning. With that being said, market is going to open here in about 40 seconds or so. So I'll see you guys once I find any setups. All right, I'm in there 10 contract NVIDIA at 475. We are testing that 499 key level here. Looks pretty good here relative to the market. Okay, there we go. Market pulling back as well. Everything looking good. Holding pretty strong here above the VWAP. Was looking to exit once it got below that that pre-market high. I am risking around that $1,000 here on this trade. We do have all-time high at 505, so if this has some good momentum behind it, definitely gonna be making some good money on this trade. So I am willing to take that risk. But let's see. Huge sellers sitting at that 500 key level, as you guys can see. Big sellers. Just having a hard time getting above that breaking that 500 key level. Those whole numbers always play as a psychological number, but we'll see if we have the strength to get above that 500 key level. All right, I'm out there. Oh man. All right, so we're out there. It's all 10 contract at 375. We are down $1,000 on that trade. It is what it is. You lose some, you win some. Definitely was a looking back hindsight. That wasn't the best entry. There were some big walls sitting at 500 key level. So as you guys can see, wasn't able to get above that 500 key level. The most it got up to was that 499.99. So it was just right at 500, but wasn't able to. It didn't have the strength. Maybe later on it might set back up, but as of right now, it looks pretty weak, even though the market is pretty strong. NVDA just doesn't have it today, but it is what it is. We're down $1,000. Hopefully we find some better setup here. Definitely missed some good moves here on Tesla, but it is what it is. So we'll see. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, as you guys can see, not much really going on this morning. NVIDIA, I thought it was gonna set up really nice, but as you guys can see, it's pretty much trading sideways. Not much going on. It is 8:12 right now, so I think I'm gonna just go ahead and take my L and walk away before I go ahead and start over trading and whatnot, getting myself in more trouble than I already am. So as you guys can see, we took that loss on NVIDIA, putting our account down to that $38,943 as of this morning. So hopefully we come back tomorrow and we get some better setups and take back that loss and hopefully make some money tomorrow and finish off this week strong. But with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, learned a thing or two. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.